It is now time for our feature presentation. Okay, guys, it's time for 2004's DreamWorks Shark Tale.
From the studio that brought you Shrek, in every family,
This handing over the business is for you. You're acting like you don't even want it.
there's one who's different.
All I'm saying is the kid ain't exactly no killer.
I want you to take Lenny out, show him the ropes.
Oh, come on, Pop.
Son, you're gonna learn how to be a shark.
Hi. Little buddy is stuck there. I'm gonna get you out in a jiffy.
Lenny?
Oh, gee. Here's the thing.
I'm a vegetarian.
You're a good person.
Oh, no.
In every food chain,
Nice of you to join us, Oscar.
What's happening, baby? Looking good, ladies.
there's someone at the bottom.
On top, there's Don Lino. There's me. There's regular fish.
Then there's me.
I'm getting there. There's whale poo. And then there's you.
She's gonna blow!
Now, to change their destiny,
If you help me disappear, I'll help you become a star.
these two have the perfect plan.
Curse you, Shark Slayer! Ow!
Yeah!
On October 1st,
Does this mean you're now protector of the reef, the big kahuna?
Kid, you're a superstar. We're gonna make a fortune. Just let me handle it.
What a team, baby!
High
Hey,
fin,
give me some
low fin.
I want to know everything about him. Who is the Shark Slayer?
Will Smith, Angelina Jolie, Renee Zellweger,
What'd you expect? You just take credit for killing a shark and then everything be fine and dandy?
Ow, what the?
Jack Black, Martin Scorsese,
Hot!
and Robert De Niro.
You tell him my boys are gonna pay him a little visit.
Sharks are coming to get me! You're blowing it, man! What, huh? Ow!
X circle, XX double left square, right trigger down, square, square.
Hey!
Respect.
Respect.
Shark Tale.
Oh, you're a liar.
All right, all right. But the sharks don't know that. Dun, 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 can't touch this. Dun, 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 can't touch this. Arr.
Okay, guys, DreamWorks made a bunch of awesome classics. Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, Road to El Dorado. Shark Tale is not one of those classics. Dwayne, yeah, what you think of Shark Tale?
I think they got a lot of good actors to lend their voices to
Oh
it.
yeah,
It's a great cast, but I think it's not well made.
yeah, you got Will Smith, Jack Black, Robert De Niro, Angelina Jolie. Was it Renee Zellweger?
Yeah, Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, and just awesome, great cast. Just kind of a goofy movie that's not well good. Like Shrek is amazing. It came out a few years before this, and this is just I feel like they were trying so hard to make it a Will Smith movie that the plot and story took a big nosedive. What do you think?
Yeah, that's one of my things. Now you mentioned it too. Is the main character is Will Smith's character,
Oscar, yeah.
Oscar. So why do they call it Shark Tale? You
What?
think Jack Black was supposed to be like the main character, and he's not the main character.
Yeah.
It's Will Smith's character.
And to be honest with you, I think it would have been a better movie if it did star Jack Black and it was about him.
Yeah.
Because Oscar was my least favorite part of this movie, which is Will Smith's character. Like, he was awful. He was an awful person, or fish. He was just a prick. I just couldn't stand him. Like, I mean, he just, like, you know, he just made a bunch of weird early 2000s jokes. I don't know. But, like, I did like if it was just, like, the story was about Jack Black's character, what was his name, Finney, or Finney the Shark or whatever. If it was about him not wanting to eat fish, wants to become a vegetarian, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then you have Oscar, who's a prick, and he only wants to be famous and live at this nice tower and have be very popular. It's not as good of a story, is it?
No, and me talked about this a little bit. Will Smith's character is horrible in this. I did not like him at all.
Yeah, he's he kind of changes his ways, but I don't know. I just couldn't stand him. He was an idiot. Okay, so he was in debt to this blowfish, who's his boss, played by Martin Scorsese or whatever, and he owed him $5,000. And the girl who likes him, Angela, gave him something that her grandmother gave her that's worth about $5,000, and he was going to go get the money for it so he wouldn't get killed. And he decides, you know what, I want to place it down on a bet at this racetrack, and loses it. And I was like, oh my god, this guy's just stupid. I get it, you want your character to grow in this film, but did he? He did finally come clean about everything, but I just can't. I could not get behind him as a character. I thought he was just awful, piece of shit. But I love Jet Black's character. I was like, man, I wish this movie was more about him, because this is more interesting. The whole mafia shark thing, that was the best part of the movie, was the sharks.
Yeah.
And then
And the shrimp.
And the shrimp, yeah, that was pretty cool. Robert De Niro is the mob boss, and he has this shrimp cocktail or whatever, and that shrimp's actually alive. Man, but there's also just a lot of music I didn't really care for. I think if you waste a lot of runtime on just weird cartoon characters just dancing to popular pop songs, it's not gonna age well. Somehow it worked in Shrek. I don't know how. Shrek's just magic. But this is not. We also watched the, what's it called? Club Oscar bonus thing that comes with this movie, where it's kind of like what happened after Shark Tale a little bit, and it just goes to Oscar running the car wash as a manager, and it's literally just a 4-minute music video of random pop songs from 2004. It's kind of shitty. Added nothing, so I was like, okay, I don't know why we watched that. It's just a simple story. Will Smith's character Oscar finds Finney, who's running from his family because they want him to eat fish and be like a normal mob shark. And they run into each other, and they come up with a plan where Oscar will pretend to kill Finney and become a shark slayer, and then Finney can pretend he's dead and get away from his mob family, which is pretty cool. And then they make a whole, that's one of the best things in the movie, where they have this fake fight in a city, and he's just throwing him around, look like he's beating his ass. That part was kind of cool. I did enjoy that, but the rest of the film was a drag for me. And eventually he does come clean, and he admits to everybody. He realizes what he was what he had already, and somehow it all worked out for him. Dwayne, what was your thoughts on the Shark Tale?
Alright, so what I thought about Shark Tale is, I thought it was a tale about a shark. Like you said, me and Sean talked a little bit. I told him I just did not like Will Smith's character in this. He's like you said, it's just not a good character. I mean, I liked the poor shark there, Jack Black's character, more. If it's called Shark Tale, it shouldn't be about him trying to get away and everything.
Well, I'm not gonna write his dick on the title, but yeah.
It just, I mean, it's okay for a kids movie, you know. There is a killing in there, or somebody does die.
Yeah.
But I just did not find Will Smith's character appealing at all.
Likable.
Likable, appealing, whatever. He goes out, he gets famous, and he wants to go out with the most famous or prettiest girl there, which is voiced by Angelina Jolie. She does nothing for the movie except
turn on him out at the end.
Yeah, so it'd be like conflict with Renee Zellweger's character. I was telling Sean my favorite part of the darn movie is the octopus that was like the assistant to Robert De Niro's character. His name was Luca, and if you know the movie The Godfather, Luca Brasi was the Godfather's #1 hitman. Don Corleone's #1 hitman, and they call him Luca in this, and he's like there, and he's acting like a dumbass and everything.
Yeah.
And they're having a conversation, and he gets on the phone like with a three-way conversation, like trying to order a pizza, and the boss is like, "It's me, get off the floor." He says, "I didn't know you worked at a pizza place."
That was funny. He was actually really funny in this movie.
Yeah, I like the shrimp. Whoever voiced the gingerbread man, I think it was, in Shrek, voiced the #1 shrimp here and everything, and the shrimp come back and stuff and help at the end and everything. There's some cute little scenes in here. If this was a tale about Vinny trying to not be in the mafia and be nice to all animals and fish and stuff like that, I think I would like this movie a little more, but it swerves so much into Will Smith's character trying to be famous and stepping on everybody, and then when they find out he's not a shark slayer, and I just didn't like it that much.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I like this movie as much as I like Jaws 4.
Yeah. So you could probably say like, oh, you guys are just picking on a kids movie. This movie came out when I was 10. This came out in 2004, and I watched a bunch of DreamWorks movies when they came out then. I don't remember liking it that much back then too, because Shrek came out a few years later. Shrek is still a great film. This is not. This is probably one of my least favorite of the DreamWorks movies, actually. So it's not us just picking on a kids movie. This was just kind of a bad one, kind of a flop for me. Dwayne, anything else you want to add to this?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. What's your final thoughts and grade?
Final thoughts is it's good for kids. I did like at the end when they were singing Car Wash. It's an old 70s song I knew from when I was a kid. I like that. But like you said, there's like 20 damn skits in here and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, if I knew this was a musical, maybe I'd like it. It was a total musical, but there wasn't.
There's this like animation movie group out right now, and like it kind of reminds me of that, because all they do now is like in the whole trailer is literally just every character dancing. I'm like, what's the point of that? Like, you know, like it feels, I don't know, I don't like it when a movie does a lot of that to popular songs. The Nut Job is another one I could think of. That came out when Gangnam Style came out, and all the characters are doing the fucking dance. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. And like, I think the new Smurfs movie that just came out does that a lot. It's a big pet peeve when it's just cartoon characters dancing to popular songs. It doesn't age well because the songs, you know, are going to be dated within 5 years. Yeah.
Okay. Shark Tale, not as good as I thought it would be. 4.5.
Ooh, 4.5.
It's better than Frankie Frico, but
we're gonna rewatch Frankie Frico.
Frankie Frico.
It was not that bad.
You know, all your friends say it's bad.
They're wrong, and my wife agrees. My wife's the only one who agreed with me. And that's really who matters, right there. Like people say, "Oh, you look goofy right now." I was like, "Well, you know what? You ain't the one like my boss at the end of the night, so your opinion don't matter." Okay, here are my pros and cons for Shark Tale. My pros: great voice cast. It had some okay moments. I love the scene where Oscar and Jack Black's character are fighting in the city. Had some cute moments. That's about it. My cons: the main character Oscar was a shithead. I was more interested in the shark storyline. I kind of wish they'd just drop the whole Oscar storyline of the film. Will Smith's character looks kind of goofy. It looks like a fish with Will Smith's face. Kind of creepy. A lot of just dance numbers that didn't add anything. They had the whole extra bonus little short film called Club Oscar, and it was just a fucking 4 or 5 minute dance number that was awful. Alright guys, I'm gonna give a Shark Tale 5 creepy Will Smith fish faces out of 10.